Okay, hi everybody, welcome back to another video. So in this one, I want to talk a little bit about why the narcissist wants to marry the new supply so quickly, or why the narcissist is rushing into a relationship with someone very, very quickly. Now, that is because you very clearly make a great supply to that person, and they are going to want to do whatever they can do and whatever is possible to keep you around, because you provide them that need that feeds them. You're basically like their oxygen, and they are not going to want to let go. So they will create in like the previous video, they do have delusions of grandeur, and they will do whatever they can to put those visions in your head. If you dream of a bigger home, or if you maybe want a better job or a nicer car, they are going to put those ideas in your head. You might not even be really like pining for those things, because they're just things, but they're going to make you want those things, and they're going to give off the illusion that they can provide you with those things. They will start talking about marriage very early on. They are going to want to get your stance on it. They're going to want to know how you feel about it. They're also going to be asking about children. Now, this is not for every narcissist, but a great many that I know want children, and they want a lot of them. And that's because children provide them with the validation that they need to keep their supply going in the event that they're not getting it from you, or just that little bit extra. It's a crazy notion, but it really is the truth. Not every narcissist wants children, because they don't want to take the time out of their day to raise a child or children, but some will. They will be asking you to, move for them. This is going to be part of their isolation technique. And during this time, if you have no idea what you're dealing with, you're going to be more than happy to consider the options, in other words. So they're not going to want to let go of you, because you're providing them with what they need, and you really make them feel good about themselves. Many times a narcissist will aim for somebody a lot younger than them, because in all honesty, you have less experience and you have no idea what you're about to walk into, and it's very easy for them to manipulate you, for them to win you over, and for them to love bomb you and isolate you. You're a very easy target for them if you are not, I don't want to say if you're not educated, but if you don't know what you're walking into and you've never dealt with this type of person before, you make a very easy target. And I do speak from that as experience. I was 22 when I met mine. And, 22 doesn't sound all that young, but in retrospect, it really is. Now, when it comes to having children, a lot of narcissists see that as a way to keep you home and to keep you with them, to keep you giving them that supply, because they've begun building a family with you. They will want to have children periodically, so that the further apart in age that they are, the longer that you stay home. If those children start going to school, they're going to start putting ideas in your head about having more, because they don't want you to have that time alone, because in their mind, if you're not dedicating your time to raising their children or to themselves, then you basically have no other time. It has to be one or the other. So they are going to want to marry you legally, so that it is a lot more difficult for you to escape. Now, I know you're probably thinking, well, you can just leave. That's not how it works with a narcissist. Being legally married to a narcissist, they are going to make it living hell for you to get out. This could come in various forms. They could be threatening you. They might be holding the kids over your head. Maybe you don't have any money. They might be withholding that from you. There really is no boundaries when it comes to dealing with a narcissist. So just be very careful. If you feel even just a little bit uneasy and you just have even just the slightest doubt, do not rush into a marriage, especially if you feel like you might be dealing with a narcissist, because it can be very dangerous. I want to know, do you guys have any experience with marrying a narcissist or dating a narcissist young? What happened to you? How did it turn out for you? A little background on myself and why I'm so passionate about spreading awareness about this personality disorder is because I was young and dumb. That is true. I know that is just a saying, but looking back on it, I honestly don't know how I could have been so stupid. Like I said earlier, I was 22 when I married my narcissist, and I really didn't know. I was so confused about, basically like which way was up and which way was down. My constant thought of every day was this person. I was constantly trying to figure out what I could do to make their day better. And I spent my entire day doing everything that revolved around them and making them happy. And I didn't even know who I was. I wasn't a person, And my narcissist was 10 years older than me, and they knew exactly what they were doing. It's almost like grooming for a sex trafficker. They create this persona and they prey on these young children because they don't know any better. They tell you to keep secrets, and they tell you all of these lies and stories to try to get you to be on their side and to make everybody else look bad. It's exactly the same thing. They are grooming you to become the perfect supply. So I want to keep this video short, so I'm going to stop there. But I do want to hear your guys' stories, those of you that are taking a few minutes out of your day to hear this video or skip through this video. Either way, if you have experience with a narcissist, comment below. If you have a story that you want told or some advice that you'd like me to make a video about, please send me an email. In the description is an email address that you can respond to. And I appreciate you guys for listening, and I will see you guys in the next one.